give an update on Caitlin's grandfather. Now, Caitlin's my fiance, and her grandfather, who she's extremely close to, got COVID. He's 82 or 83 years old. Was in the hospital. At one point, the doctor said, hey, it's a coin flip if he makes it out of here. He is still on machines, but he's out of the hospital, which is great news. Super pumped about it. Last night, I'm at the house, and Caitlin gets a call. She's like, what? And I'm thinking that her grandfather had taken a couple steps back. And she hangs up, and she's like, while he was in the hospital, someone robbed his house and stole all of his guns from, like, his grandfather that passed down, stole all kinds of stuff. Like everything in his house. So while he had COVID and was in the hospital in Tomahawk, Oklahoma, some people nearby broke in and stole everything out of his house.
Dang.
Because so I guess I'm assuming they knew he was in the hospital, so no one would be home.
Yes.
Sort of like we've heard before, people check obituaries and see when funerals are going to be, and they rob people. That's crazy. So what do we do?
Well, I don't know. I'm going to send Lunchbox to Tulsa.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
No, because you know they're armed.
This is, he's a basketball coach. He has been forever, but he's a basketball coach at Stigler High School right outside of Tulsa. So I saw this story where Deion Sanders went on Instagram. Did you guys see this yesterday, day before? He was like, hey, someone stole my boombox out of my car. He lives in Jackson, Mississippi. He's coaching down there. And he goes, if anybody knows it, knows where it is, bring it back. No questions asked. Someone brought it back with a note. It was like, hey, man, found it, the end. And I was like, hey, if someone can get all of Caitlin's grandfather's guns and personal stuff back, no questions asked, I'll give you, how much money should I give him?
There's a reward.
Listen, I'll give a reward, and I won't ask any questions.
I mean, guns can rack up some cash.
But they're a lot. It's not even just guns. It's like old guns that were passed down to him, and he's 82.
That's what I'm saying.
That'd be like Davy Crockett.
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking 10,000.
No. Why would you say that?
Reward.
Eddie,
My bad.
Eddie,
I was thinking 200 in a signed book.
Oh, my goodness.
it's not a dog or a baby.
Eddie, what is wrong with you? You're like Amy when she overguesses during a segment. It makes the segment not worth doing anymore.
You don't like that number? Okay. Let's rethink it then.
Because, I mean, in my mind, I'm not saying, but I know some type of kids I went, like, even that I was friends with in high school, like certain things they did just out of pure immaturity and like a rush of like, I know that there was times that they, like, stuff was stolen. So I'm thinking, I wonder if, could it be like high school punks that
well,
knew
they
he was in the
think they
hospital.
stole and then went to Arkansas to sell the stuff.
Oh, so they would need to check pawn shops.
Okay, $1,000.
Oh, that's good. Now we're talking.
Yeah, because that's what I mean. It's if it's some young kids, they might be like, "What, $1,000?"
No questions asked. I don't know how to get it to them.
But if they've already
Venmo,
drop them.
Sold
No,
it.
how to get the stuff. But yeah. But so anyway, as the guy's fighting for his life, they rob his house. He lives by himself, by the way. So that was the sucky situation last night.
That's like Dr. Dre. He had the aneurysm and he was in the ICU and people were arrested because there was 4 people trying to break into his house.
If anyone knows outside of Tulsa who these people are, call our phone line here, 877-77-BOBBY.
You can be anonymous.
You can't even go to the hospital anymore.
Can't even get COVID now.
And what's the reward?
$1,000.
All right.
For a significant part back. Oh, or justice. Yes.
It's a Bobby Bones show.